So Heidi,
Okay.
that I'm Kim.
Hello. That's my mom's name, so
Oh, it'll be easy to remember. Awesome. Yeah.
yeah.
I run the blog The Vera Mom, and I also own Vera Social Media. I'm excited to talk to you about these upcoming shows. I know I'm personally excited about Annie, and that one's going to be good.
Yeah, it's a great season. There's really something for everybody.
Know about what's happening at the King Center.
Yeah, so yeah, it'll be the 24-25 Broadway at the King Center. And we are bringing 4 national Broadway tours. So the people that are in these shows have been on Broadway in these roles, or they've had experience on Broadway in other shows. So you're seeing Broadway caliber performers, sets, lighting, choreography, the whole shebang. But with this season, we really have something for everyone. So you mentioned Annie. Yes, Annie is our family favorite. That show is going on 45 years as kind of part of the Broadway culture zeitgeist. And it has, the memorable songs of "It's a Hard Not Life," "Easy Street," and of course "Tomorrow." So that'll be great to, grandparents to take their grandkids to do, parents to take their kiddos. It's a great introductory Broadway show for anybody who is young and hasn't experienced a Broadway show before. At Dear Evan Hansen, so that'll be the first one this October. This is a relatively newer show, but it's a winner of 6 Tony Awards, including Best Musical in 2017 and the Grammy Award winner for Best Musical Theater Album in 2018. It follows the story of Evan Hansen, a high school student who finds himself entangled in a lie that leads him to exactly what he's been searching for, a chance to finally fit in. So, like I said, that cast album is award-winning, so it's got songs like "You Will Be Found," "Waving Through a Window," and "For Forever." And then my favorite show on this season is Come From Away. So this is based off of a remarkable true story of 7,000 stranded passengers in the small town in Newfoundland that welcomed them. So on the morning of September 11, 2001, the planes that were flying into U.S. airspace had to be diverted to Newfoundland. So 7,000 people ended up in this small town, just, up in just north of the United States, and they had to house these people and clothe these people and serve food to these people. So it's a story of just humanity at its best. You see people who, are world travelers, meet these small town people. And what's really unique is that the cast plays both sides of like the characters. So they played both the Newfoundlanders, I think that's how you say it, and the plain people interchangeably throughout the whole show. It's funny, but there's also moments that you might cry. It'll tug at your heartstrings. This is a show that I saw with my whole family, and all 4 of us loved it and have wanted to see it multiple times. So definitely the dark horse of the season has Come From Away. And then wrapping up the season in April is Pretty Woman. So that is based upon the romantic comedy that we all know and love. But this one has a score by Grammy Award winner Bryan Adams. So we really get to see the inner workings of Vivian and Edward and hear kind of their inner monologues as they're going throughout their story together. But it also has those famous iconic moments like where she's in the red dress and her hand almost gets, caught in the jewelry box, and you see her in the shop where she says, big huge mistake, as well as, when she's kind of like dancing in the bathtub listening to her Walkman. So all of your favorite moments from the movie are on the stage, but now it has a wonderful score with it where you really get to know the characters. So like I said, there's really something for everyone. And the best way to secure seats to this is to become a season ticket holder. So right now, current season ticket holders can renew their seats at kingcenter.com. And for those that are interested in becoming a season ticket holder, there is a wait list. So those who are interested in joining when that becomes available can join the wait list at kingcenter.com as well. Benefits that come to being a season ticket holder is locked in prices for all these shows. So you're paying the best ticket price for these shows versus being an individual ticket buyer. Plus, you get exclusive benefits like the ability to purchase additional tickets to these shows before the public. You get to have exchange privileges. So, let's say that you can't make your regular scheduled performance, you can go to a different performance during the run of the show. So, it's conducive to your schedule. And also, you get the chance to upgrade your seats. So, each year that you're a season ticket holder, you get the chance to move your seats if you would like to a different seat that appeals to your liking. So, yeah, lots of fun benefits.
That's super cool. I was going to say, after I got done hearing you describe all the shows and details, I mean, I got the media kits and the bullet points, but I want to see all of them. I was like, how can I see all of them? That sounds like a great deal to get
Yeah.
season tickets. And that's nice to know that you get perks as you stay loyal with the program and you build up. That's great.
Yeah. And I know the King Center is a beautiful venue. They've got the party on the patio. So if you want to, kind of make it a date night, you can be a part of that, which is just, I think, drinks and apps that are before the shows. So yeah, there's lots of fun
That
happening in the
all of
King
the
Center.
shows that you do that? Do you do that before every show at the King Center, or is that just certain shows? Because I didn't know that. I need to come earlier.
I think it's for certain shows. So, but yeah, you would buy that separately.
Okay, so just be on the lookout for it when you're booking your tickets.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I mean, I'm super excited for this lineup. I mean, any show I've ever seen there has been really great. I mean, the seats, you can't get bad seats. I've sat all the way in the back, I've sat all the way in the front, I've sat on the balcony, I've sat down below, and I actually enjoy bouncing around and getting a different perspective each time.
Yeah, with each of them, I mean, sometimes you'll want to be up close to like really witness the characters' interactions. I would say that's really important for like Annie and Pretty Woman. For Come From Away, it has a turntable, so being a little bit further back, you just get to see the inner workings of the turntable and how it, you know, plays into the story. Dear Evan Hansen has some really big digital screens involved that kind of portray social media, so that one would be cool to see kind of back as well. So, but like you said, can't have a bad seat with any of these. You'll just get a different experience from each seat, but never a bad experience in any seat.
Yeah, I'm glad we talked about that then, because I didn't even think about it from the performance standpoint of where you'd want to sit. So that was a great thing to share with people. That's great.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen Come From Away like really close, and I've seen it farther back, and it gives a unique experience each time. And I think that's really neat about these tours is they take into account that people are sitting really close as well as they're sitting far back. So your vantage point changes a little bit, whether you're looking at the dancing from a big perspective or you're looking kind of at the central focused character who's center stage. They intermix all of those elements in the show, so everybody in every seat gets a little bit of a different experience, but a unique experience with that.
Yeah, it's always a great show. Well, thank you for
Yeah.
taking the time to share with us about these shows so we can let everybody know. I feel like I had somebody recently from a post tell me that they were like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't even know we had this. Where is the King Center? And I got to go to these shows." I'm like, "You didn't know about the King Center?" Like, I think everybody knows, but we got to get everybody knowing about all these great shows. And I mean, you're right, like Broadway performers, you don't have to go to New York. It's coming right to us. This is the Amazon of Broadway. Come on, let's order it in.
That's the Amazon of Broadway. I might steal that from you. I love that. But yes, like you said, these are high quality productions. They've been on Broadway, all four of them, and the caliber of artists that are playing it is no short of what you would expect to see on Broadway.
I'm very excited. Okay. Thank you again, Heidi, for sharing this with us. But
Thank,
okay.
thank you, Kim.